Hello y'all, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a Q&A. I've had some people send me questions on Instagram and Twitter and a couple other apps, and we're going to go through their questions for the video and see what we can come up with. Alright, you ready to get started? Cool deal. First question is from Shauna. If I had to pick Cleveland or Cincinnati, which one would I pick? For football, Cincinnati. Anything else? Probably be Cleveland because it's up on Lake Erie, and Lake Erie is so beautiful, especially in the fall. Yeah. Another question is, what is your favorite food? I really don't have a favorite per se. My favorite vegetables are asparagus and spinach. My favorite pasta is Alfredo fettuccine. Yeah. Another question. Do I prefer summer or winter? I prefer winter over summer, but my favorite season is spring, actually. What is the first thing you notice about someone? How they present themselves, how they carry themselves. I'm a firm believer in the school of first impressions and trusting your gut. I can tell just within the first 5 minutes of meeting somebody if I can trust them, if I can be around them, if they're trustworthy, if their character's good, you know what I mean? I just trust my gut, and I go with how they carry themselves. How they project themselves to the world is a big thing. A lot of people don't realize you can tell somebody's character with how they present themselves. So, alrighty, those were good questions, Shauna. The next question is from Sarah. What is your all-time favorite Disney Channel original movie? Oh, good Lord. I have too many. I don't know. The only thing that's sticking out in my head right now is the High School Musical series because I've been listening to the music a lot. I also like Hocus Pocus. I also like the Halloween Town movies. Lemonade Mouth. Like, I don't have, like, set favorites for a lot of things. I like a whole gamut of stuff. So, yeah. Alrighty. Next question. This is for you, Shayla. This question is from Shayla. It says, why is Shayla amazing? Well, Shayla, you're amazing because you are such a loving, kind-hearted, individual. Like, I've got so many words running through my head right now that I'm like, blah. Yeah. Why are you amazing? Because you are loving. You are kind-hearted. You're generous. You are so accepting. And you really don't see that with many people anymore. And it's refreshing, honestly. So, more power to you, girl. Alright. Now into the deep questions, also from Shayla. Do you believe in loving yourself before you can love someone else? Yes, I do. I don't believe you can truly love somebody else the way they deserve to be loved if you don't love yourself first. If you don't love yourself, you won't know how to love somebody else because you have to be able to accept your own faults. You have to be able to accept your own shortcomings and quirks and stuff like that before you can possibly accept those in somebody else. You got to love yourself unconditionally before you can learn to love somebody else unconditionally. Another question. What motivates you every day to keep pushing on? Right now, it's my girlfriend and the kids, my best friend and her kids, my family that I've just discovered on Twitter and stuff like that. Just knowing that somebody needs me is a good motivator. My girlfriend also, because, I want to build a life with her, and I want to build a home for us and, stuff like that. So it just kind of keeps me motivated, when I get down that I need to, hey, you need to pick yourself back up and you need to keep going one foot in front of the other. You got this. So, yeah. Next question. How long have I been out? Totally out. I've been out about 9 years. Something like that. And partially out's been close to 10 or 11. Yeah. Been a long time. Another question. What do you think is the single most important thing that has made you stronger than you've ever had to be? Goodness, this is a hard one. I've been put in situations that nobody should be put into before, and those situations were meant to break me. And those situations were meant to, tear me down. So that way I would have to depend on that person. And I didn't let me. I came back stronger than ever. I came back, like, hey, you can't bring me down. You can't tell me what to do. You can't control my life. I am going to live my life how I feel it needs to be lived. And yeah, just that's my advice for anybody. Live your life. Live your authentic, true life. All right, y'all. Next question is from Lisa. And it says, what is your favorite song right now and why? I really don't have that many favorite songs. Like favorites. But I have a few. First one is Sober by Demi Lovato. Just because we all struggle with different things in your life and stuff like that. And I have friends going through recovery and whatnot, and it just kind of spoke to me. The next one is Love Exists by Amy Lee. It just shows that love exists in many forms, in different formats. And it sometimes comes when you least expect it. Next one is Unsteady by Axe Ambassadors. I just relate so much to the song a lot of the times, and I feel unsteady sometimes, and it's good to have people you can reach out to and talk to about stuff. Next one is Can't Break Me by Bria and Chrissy. Because I've been through some things in my life that have been designed to break me, and they haven't, and I've come back stronger than I was before. And the last one I'm going to mention today is I Surrender, also by Bria and Chrissy. And I dedicate that one to my girlfriend. She's just amazing. It's long distance and whatnot, but she's just so supportive. I love her to pieces. So, that being said, next. Okay, there we go. Next is by Chibi. It says, how did coming out go for you? It went pretty well. I started out with very, very close friends. And then I moved on to close family members. And it went well. And then I waited for a long time to tell my mom because, I was brought up in a Christian household. And, I was scared she'd get mad at me, disown me, stuff like that. So I didn't tell her for the longest time. And when I finally did tell her, I wrote her a letter and then left for the weekend. And she said, just like everybody else did, I knew you were, And she was like, I love you no matter what. So, it was a pretty positive experience for me. I know not everybody's is as positive as that, but mine just happened to be. Next question is from Steph. It says, are you usually on time or late? It depends on what function I'm headed for. For work, I'm early all the time. I'm early. I can't stand being late to work. Like family gatherings and whatnot, you might as well forget it. I'm going to be late. I just can't seem to get motivated half the time to get out the door. Appointments and stuff, I try to be early because I don't like being late, because if you're late, you got to wait longer. But yeah, I guess I'm a little bit of both, on time or late. Sometimes early. Next question is, where is the most interesting or unique place you have visited? I've been to a few. One of my favorites was Snoqualmie Falls in Washington State. It's a beautiful hike down to the bottom of a big waterfall. I remember when we went back to Washington State when I was 16. We went to Snoqualmie Falls for breakfast. And then we went to the gift shop and whatnot, and then we walked down to the bottom of the waterfall and took pictures. It was just amazing. Where else have I been? One of my favorite places to go growing up was Washington, D.C. I mean, I know, hoo-hoo, Washington, D.C., but I really, 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 really like the Smithsonian museums. And then as I got older, the Holocaust Museum. Just history. I love learning. I love, learning new things that I didn't know before. And museums and stuff like that definitely help you with that. I haven't really traveled much as an adult, so I really don't have any awesome stories with that, but those are my two favorite places so far. I think that's it so far. I know this is probably going to be a short-ish video, but, as I get better, they'll get longer. So I hope you all have an amazing day. Thank you for everybody who's subscribed and commented and liked. You guys are awesome. You guys are such a peach. You are so cool. And I love you guys, and I appreciate y'all. Till next time, peace, love, and chicken nugs. Deuces. Y'all have a good day.